Hi, my name is Rose, and for this assignment, I read Andrew Church's blog post on 21st Century Pedagogy. He defines pedagogy into these key features about actions that we take for different parts of learning, that we teach, we build, we develop, we assess in different ways and with different things. And this pedagogy is constantly evolving and adapting to the world around us. This is true of pedagogy, of teaching and learning since the beginning of time. He defines knowledge in three separate steps: the acquisition of knowledge, the deepening of knowledge, and the creation of knowledge. This happens through our multiple intelligences. Not all of us are learners who can read something on a page and then know what it says. Not all of us are people who can listen to a lecture and know what it's about. Some of us need to talk to other people about it. Some of us need to touch something that for them represents that concept. Through that knowledge, that acquisition of knowledge, that deepening of knowledge, that creation of knowledge, not only are you learning a thing, a concept, an attitude, a skill, but you're developing thinking skills, and those thinking skills are on Bloom's taxonomy. They start all the way from remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and finally creating. It's that creation of knowledge that is what is making this century's learning different than other centuries. Is that it's not regurgitation, it's not the same knowledge passed on from generation to generation to generation. It's not I am the teacher, I am the bucket, you are the student, you are the empty bucket who is receiving all this information. All of us together are creating knowledge together. This happens through our collaboration with each other. A classroom is no longer confined in our little egg cartons in a school. We talk amongst ourselves within the classroom, we talk throughout other people. In the school, we talk to other schools, we talk to other people who address those concepts, attitudes, and skills and knowledge areas. We do it across content areas. This, in doing so, in building knowledge through collaboration and through our different learning styles, we no longer are literate in something, we're no longer competent, we are no longer proficient, we're fluency. We develop an understanding, a deep understanding of those concepts, of those attitudes, of those skills that we can then apply to anything. And that's the really, really cool part about 21st century pedagogy and 21st century learning, is that what you do now doesn't necessarily appear in a couple of years. It's going to be new. And how are we preparing our students well enough for that? By teaching them how to think. And that is, I truly believe that is the most important part about learning another language. Yes, you can learn about your grammar and your verb conjugations and your noun declensions, and you can learn about your vocabulary. You know, you have your topic list from New York State. But what language learning can really be is learning how to be a good person. It can teach you how to think differently. It can teach you how to see the world around you in a more holistic, global sense, in a way that is more responsive and reflective and compassionate to the other people around you, and that's really what I think language learning is about. Those digital texts that we use, that I saw in that video, Machine is Use or Using Us. That was a neat title. Those digital texts that we use are more flexible, and they allow us to build knowledge from just acquisition to all the way down to from acquisition to deepening to creation. Before there wasn't really a Web 2.0. It was that I am the bucket, you are the empty bucket, and I'm going to fill you with all my information. I am the wonderful internet. But now, through computer programming and the language of computers, the form is no longer the content, but instead the people are the content makers. They're no longer the content receivers. We are now the makers of content. And That content, that collaboration, that recursive effect is what we need to be able to teach students and learners how to do. How to think around an idea multiple times, that knowledge does not begin and end in a chapter in a book. Knowledge is about learning how to think. And language learning is about, it's not just vocabulary and grammar and cultural days where you eat croissants on Fridays. That's not what language learning is about. Language learning is about talking around an idea, learning to think about different concepts, different attitudes, different skills, and becoming a better person. I truly believe that learning a language can make you a better person. Voilà.